This thing's got to be cleaned. But that's only a bit of the video. Today we're talking about this right here, the flooring, ladies and gents.
Perfect.
All right, that is looking about 90% better. I did not touch it with the mitt today. Just kind of did the old touchless snow foam and rinse off. Got some of this gnarly Michigan salt and grime that's kind of stuck on there, as you can see, but not too worried about it. Mostly just want to get that salt off so it doesn't make the paint all crappy. So, ladies and gents, today I'm going to clean this up, I promise. Actually, right now, let's just do it. All right, cool. I'm actually gonna move those inside, so they're staying there for now. Ladies and gents, the subject of today's video I want to talk about, the flooring. It is back in stock at Vever. I know you guys message me relentlessly, where is this tile, where can I get it? I know some of you guys actually paid the premium and bought it off Amazon, to which I say, fear no longer, it is back in stock on the website. The one major thing is, it is only available now in this light gray and black color, which, in my honest opinion, is the most neutral, best looking kind of setup you can do. So I guess that doesn't really affect me in my setup. But if you guys are looking at those kind of pop of color options, you're kind of limited now, which is unfortunate in a way, but at least we have these now. At least we're blessed. I think the price went up a little bit. So if you guys are either subscribed from the original video I did with these or following from the garage build in itself, the price, like I said, went up a little bit. So it's like 99 bucks, I think, for 55. So you're looking at around $2 a tile. If you have 400 square feet, you're spending like 800 bucks, which in all fairness is still about half the cost that you're paying for something like a Swiss Trax or a race deck. So is it still worth half the price? In my honest opinion, I say yes. I love this flooring. My answer is absolutely yes. And I want to kind of use this to be like a 1-year update. I know it hasn't quite been a year, but we're closing in on it. My update was a 6-month update. I have since actually used the Vever floor jack to jack up the car on these tiles, and it sustained no damage whatsoever, so I was really impressed by that. Switched the wheels to the winter wheel setup, and I love Vever, man. They're just absolutely coming through clutch with the deals here for the channel. So that was another major concern. It was like, can it stand up to, you know, everyday use and kind of hard applications like this, where these wheels, these steel wheels, are digging in? And I'll say, yeah, they do. I did that video and I couldn't find where it dug in. It may have made a dent somewhere, but again, if I can't see it with my eyes, it's not really that important to me. The other day, I had a lot of snow that I tracked in here from just being outside on the road driving here in Michigan. It knocked off my car, it melted, and it was just sitting here. And what I did is I used that pressure washer, the same one I just used, and I just sprayed it out towards my driveway, and afterwards it looked amazing. My car is parked over where I did that, so you won't be able to see every bit of it, but it's withstood a year here in Michigan almost, and I have absolutely no complaints. Would I do anything differently? Nope, I don't think so. Do I still recommend this product? Yes, absolutely. If you have any specific questions about the product, please leave them in the comments below. I try and answer every single one. That original video I did for the install is at like 30,000 views, so I know a lot of you guys are probably here because of that one, because of the garage build that we've done over the last year. First off, thank you for that. Welcome to the channel. We've had a couple more garage updates like this cool RS sign, and then, oh, where is it? The R8, the lighting, the garage door opener. Everything is just coming together in this garage. If you guys remember what this looked like, it was bare. It wasn't even down to the studs. There was some pegboard over this, and it was in really bad shape. So we brought it back. We did a lot. Also got an outdoor heater for the outdoor space for the kind of spring and fall time. It's a little too cold to venture outside and enjoy the patio furniture right now, but that's besides the point. Really just wanted to update you guys with the flooring and let you guys know that it is absolutely back in stock, and you should absolutely run to go get it. I'm not sure how long they're gonna be in stock. Remember when I made that original video, they were in stock and in a bunch of colors. So if you guys are watching this video, please go click on the link. Maybe they'll be available, maybe they won't. I'm just letting you know that right now they are. So if you're on the edge, you guys are thinking about it, you had it in your cart, you're bummed out when they went discontinued for a little bit, now's your chance, go get them. It's big time. And while I'm at it, plug in the Weaver stuff. If you guys need a 2.5 ton floor jack, that's a freaking good one. So that'll be in the description as well. Now, like I said, that was kind of the meat of this video. I was originally gonna do a kind of question and answers video that I put up on my Instagram story, so I don't wanna leave you guys hanging. I actually went 24 hours, so I don't even know if the questions are there anymore, but I did get a few. So I'll answer some of those right now for you. First question is Jackal or 034 Motorsport? Now, this is a tough one. Obviously, 034 is the sponsor of the channel. We had the tune on the S5, the tune on the S4, a lot of hardware components from 034. Absolutely love the brand, absolutely love the tune. Have had zero complaints. With that said, Jackal is kind of new on the scene. I know they're developing stuff for the B9, or I think have stuff out for the B9 already, and have done a lot of stuff with the 3.0T and the B8 and B8.5. Braxton's car had the Jackal tune on it, and it was really impressive. I'd say it's probably comparable to like my Eurodyne Stage 1, but they're putting up some really good times. I guess they're pretty safe tunes too. So I can't say with confidence like a complete answer about Jackal because I'm just not too knowledgeable. They have not ever hit me up, so maybe in the future, who knows? But definitely both good brands. I know 034's been around for a long time. Their hardware is top tier. You guys need like rear sway bars or intakes, engine mounts, transmission mount. They're the way to go for sure. Next question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Man, that's a good one. That's a tough one, actually, because I got this house about a year ago, and the plan was kind of do this for 5 years and then see where I'm at. So I don't really know where I'm at. I'm just kind of living, vibing, making videos, working, stacking up some money, maybe buy an R8 one day. 5 years, I think we could definitely do that. So that's the good news. But I see myself maybe cruising around a little R8 daily. That'd be fun 5 years from now. Healthy, wealthy, and wise, man. 2030 is gonna be 5 years from now. It's crazy. That's a good question. It makes you think. Most underrated car for $50,000. I would say underrated. You can build cars for 50 grand. So if you're talking like purchase price right now, value-wise, I'd say maybe like a B9.5 or some new B58, because you can absolutely just crank power out of these now. And I mean, they're German luxury sports cars, so can't go wrong with it. Crypto trading, do I do any crypto? I dabbled in like 2017 and made like $1,100 off Bitcoin. Haven't really touched it since. I don't really mess with that, I'll be honest with you. Forex trading, no, I don't do any Forex trading. I actually lost like $600 doing Forex trading once, so I don't really touch that either. Favorite meat? Ooh, gotta be ground beef. I like a good burger, man. If you're talking like cut, I love a good baby back rib. Favorite tornado siren? Ooh, it's gotta be the Thunderbolt 1000T, baby. Just iconic pitch. It looks like that, absolutely. Just like how you picture a tornado siren to look like in a cartoon, and like the sound, something eerie about it, man. It's almost like two pitches. Appreciate that one, Alec. I figured I'd throw those quick couple question and answers in there. I know the video is mainly about the garage and flooring. I did have a quick question for you guys. What are you doing for storage on things like lawn maintenance equipment? I've got a mower sitting here, and I've actually got my wheel set up for the summer sitting here. I'm thinking wall mount right here. I just don't have like a specific solution for it. I don't really know where to start. I don't want to get a shed outside, I know that. So if we can avoid that, that'd be huge. Leaf blower also. We'll have to figure something out. But if you guys have a solution for it, or like specific things that you mount on the garage that work for you, let me know. Like I said, wanted to let you guys know that the flooring's back in stock, so that's a big one. And just a quick garage update. If you guys are watching this on Sunday and the Lions just won against the Commanders, you know, those Lions won, baby. Super Bowl bound 2025. Super Bowl winners 2025. It's coming. Appreciate you guys watching very much. If you guys are new to the channel, want to see more garage stuff, more car stuff, make sure to hit subscribe, hit the like button for the algorithm. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see ya.
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.